Good morning. Puppy, say hi. Say hi. I'm gonna work on finally starting Jackson's scrapbook. So I'm gonna show you guys kind of the mess I've been collecting and trying to keep organized. And I know I'm not gonna finish it today. But I'm kind of gonna show you guys my process of it. Some stuff I won't be able to because like my ultrasounds have my name on it, but just kind of like how I'm doing it as I go. That's kind of be what the vlog is today. And I'm not getting out of my pajamas today or doing makeup. I put a little bit of lip gloss on for you guys. That's about all you get. A little bit of lip gloss. Hey guys, I thought I'd give you an overview of how I start this first. All right, I have my computer. I use it to kind of make notes and type stuff out because I don't like handwriting in the book. So I did this already and printed it so you guys could see. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make notes in Google Documents and like of what I want to say with certain pages, and then print them out at the end and insert them after the page is made, just because my printer up here is out of ink, so I have to use the one downstairs. So I'll do that at the end, so y'all probably won't see that, but this is just kind of what I do, like when in the beginning with like pictures of the pregnancy test and stuff like that, and me telling Justin, I wrote like a little something about it. And then this is going to be for the very first page. Then I have my pictures handy. I will go through those and start organizing them in a second. I have my little pocket scraps, like, you know, just in case I need little sheets or I want to put like text on a certain color. I don't use them that often, but just in case I have them out. I have my like two of my little design scissors to cut stuff like this out. I use this kind of tape for the pictures and everything. You go like this and you just stick it on. I bought some other stuff at Walmart because I didn't feel like driving to Hobby Lobby, but that's how I adhere everything. If I need to print stuff out or a note's going to go somewhere, I have a little sticky note to make a note for that. Or if I forgot something and I need to leave a page blank, for instance, I couldn't print out our article properly from Inside Edition when they did their article on us. So Justin's going to have to do that later. So I need to like write a note to remind myself to leave space for the Inside Edition story. This is just some stuff I've cut out and gotten ready just today. This whole box, remember I said I organized everything? That whole box is filled with everything for the scrapbook. I've organized it in this box, aside from the pictures and those new things. If you guys are doing like a pregnancy scrapbook or maybe in your baby book, I wouldn't tell you, because now social media is so big. I have printed out just our personal social media kind of comments that people left on our announcement. I was going to print out the YouTube one, but there are 800 comments and that would be so many pages in the scrapbook, and it's kind of forever there on YouTube. So I decided not to scrapbook them, but I also have them printed in a binder where I can keep just YouTube stuff. So I did print those. They were forever on YouTube, but I'm not going to put them in the scrapbook because it would just be so many pages. So just our private social media ones, I shrunk down, and it's like 4 little strips of comments under our announcement. And so that's a cool way to document that in a baby book or scrapbook when you announce on social media. So out of breath already. Okay, these are just some loose pages I bought. For instance, I got these like boy ones for the gender reveal page, like when we found out he was a boy in those pictures. Some Christmas ones for like our Christmas photo, and some Halloween ones for our Halloween photo. And then the rest of the pages, when it's not like a holiday one, I bought this book for the pregnancy scrapbook purpose. I just thought it was cute and not too, I don't know, not too themey. I don't know if that's even a word, but yeah. So I got that. And then I also just pulled some of my other scrapbook books in case, because I noticed, like, you know, greens would match this if I want to mix and match pages. Or like, you know, you get my point. So in case I need extra pages or I want to mix and match with this, I have that. Then I pulled all my refill packs. This is a great thing to keep. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, okay, maybe not. So these are kind of like you would put in a photo album, the 4x6s. And for the gender reveal, we have a lot of pictures. So it'll be a couple of scrapbooky pages, you know, done all cute in a scrapbook, and in between them will be just almost like a regular photo album. And that's how I save room in my scrapbooks. And then this box here is filled with the stuff to be scrapbooked. I almost had a panic attack, like, is that my address? And I realized it is my P.O. Box address. But yeah, this is filled with more stuff to be scrapbooked besides the pictures. I have so many ultrasounds to go through. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that, but this might be a long vlog of doing this today. Guys, one thing I forgot to show you, because I know some people have asked me to do this because they want to get into scrapbooking. They usually come with these plastic pages, protectors, I guess, and a lot of people I know just throw them out. I actually keep mine, even when the book gets really thick. I like that it protects the book unless the book's like obscenely thick. Speaking of that, when I first start, I just open it and pull pages out because I'll be adding my own pages with like some of those kind of photo album style pages, and it's just easier to start the book out by taking everything out. And you might notice I've taken the screws out. When you buy packets of pages, they'll come with these. These are kind of extenders for if your book gets thicker. So that's 2 extenders in one right now, but I just wanted to show you guys. And then you know, put it, when you're done with the book, you put this through and close it up with the screw. But I want to take the time to show you that to you guys because I know some of you are new to this. I'm going to try to get through this without crying. This is like my 5th take. Okay, so you guys have probably seen this quote before. We used it in our announcement video, and it inspired us a lot through infertility. It is from Cinderella, a song from Cinderella, but it's Disney related. So in October 2014, we went to Disneyland when we were visiting family, and we took this picture because we thought it would be, we were doing a fertility cycle during that trip, and we thought it would be cool if we had got pregnant at Disney or around that time during that cycle to have an announcement photo like this. But we also took it, as silly as it sounds, even if we didn't get pregnant, to remind us, kind of like to tie in with the quote, and to remind us that just to keep faith and always, you know, like never give up on our dream. I keep losing it. All right, so we have that onesie. It's actually hanging in his closet now, but I just thought it was the perfect way to start off this scrapbook. And I like to keep the beginning of my scrapbooks really simple. So this is the first page. It is done. And yeah, I just thought kind of a symbol of our infertility and the hope would be a good way to start it. Okay guys, so Justin called and we got a free coupon. If you get any mail from Chipotle, like look at it, because they've been sending out free burrito coupons, and he wanted to go use his. He wanted to know if I wanted a burrito too while he was there, and I cannot eat that much food in one sitting, but I just told him to get me a kid's meal. So I'm gonna stop and take a lunch break really quick. Y'all look at this. Justin went and got lunch. I just got a kids menu because I'm not that, or kids menu. Kids meal. You got the whole kids menu? Because I'm not that hungry. Look at this freaking orange. How does that even qualify as a piece of fruit for their menu? Like seriously, I can't even. Like it's seriously smaller than a plum. Not like I can't even compare it to like.
Technically, it's correct.
What?
It's a fruit.
Yeah, but it's so little by the time you take the peel off.
Technically correct is the best kind of correct.
That's insanity. I can't even. It's the tiniest. That's just sad. Seriously, like, look at it unpeeled or peeled. Really, Chipotle? Really? Thank God we have fruit in the fridge.
Super healthy.
It's just like this is I can't. Like I can't even with this orange right now. Because this isn't very big. And look at, this is just sad. So dogs can have oranges in a very small amount. I just read, sit down. In a very small amount, I just read, and they've never had any, so I'm going to give them each a tiny piece of orange and see if they like it. Justin doesn't think they'll eat it, but they eat anything. See? They like it. Y'all are so healthy. Y'all eat kale, oranges.
All right, kids, you've had your daily serving of fruit today.
Just don't, like, yeah, it says don't give them a lot, though, because it can upset their stomach.
His lips are like dripping with drool.
Was it so good? Was it so good? Say, okay, back to scrapbooking now. Okay, so I want to show you guys. This is how I say, like, things I want to say in scrapbooks instead of writing it down. I just like printing it because, again, my handwriting's horrible. On this page, whenever I don't have something, I just add a little sticky note and stick it in there till I have it. I'm probably going to put a couple of photos of my mom in here for this page in particular, since it's like the day I found out, and kind of telling him how I found out. Since this is a pregnancy scrapbook, one day when he's older, I want him to be able to look back at it and kind of tell a story too, but I won't put too many of these. But also when I need to do these and my printer's not working up here, so I have to print them all downstairs, I just make notes on Google Documents. And then I print it out later, but I'll use these sticky tabs. They're just really good to kind of make notes, things you still want to add. Over here, I want to bring this up too, because I might add more than one picture. It's great to use these little sticker stick things. Back in the day, people used to use glue, and then you can't really adjust stuff. But with these, even the ones that say they're permanent, I can usually lift, because I press them down gently till I know the page is done for good. I can usually lift and adjust, and I like that. Then on this page, I'm going to be using some sticker letters. I'll show you guys for what at the end of finishing this page, but I like to use rulers and stuff like that whenever I'm using letters like this, so that they're all, you know, lined up right. And this might be a bit excessive explaining all this, but I had several people that asked me to do this video because they want to learn about scrapbooking, like what I do. So that's just what I do whenever I use these sticker letters. I was forgot to show you guys, I have a big box of stickers. Mostly those stickers are used for my planner, but I do have some stuff, just like letters and stuff. I don't use a ton of stickers in scrapbooks. Usually what I do is I finish a scrapbook, and if I feel like I want to add stickers to a page, I buy the stickers afterwards, so that I don't buy a bunch of stickers I don't need, and I buy exactly what I want. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I have this page done. I just need maybe a couple pictures of my mom. And then the page it's going to be right next to it, I kind of went with a blue, but I found I had this washi tape, and it kind of pulled the colors together, I felt. And I've never actually used washi tape in a scrapbook. I just started getting into it when I started doing my planning. So this is the first time I've used washi tape in a scrapbook, and I'm kind of really happy with it. So it'll be, you know, kind of telling him what happened when I found out I was pregnant, my reaction, pictures of my mom, and the 3 tests I took. This was the very first test I took, and it came out pretty dark. And then like an hour and a half later, I took a first response, and it does not, I think it showed up better in the video, but okay, we're not going to focus. But there is a line there. You can see it. But it was a very faint line because I took it the same day without much of a hold. And then that night or the next day, Justin and I took a digital together, but it says Our Little Miracle. And I just like kind of keeping all the test pictures together. Oh, now you want to focus. Let's see if you'll show the line. Nope. Anyways, that is the first 2 pages after kind of the starting page. But I think that washi tape kind of pulled those colors together well. Okay, so after this, where I found out, then it's going to transition into me telling Justin. I just kind of wrote down. I'm kind of doing this like a book for him, like you would read. like, you know, saying mommy and daddy or daddy did this and I blah, blah. Anyways, this just explains the shirts I made for the dogs. And then I used one of these pages to do the pictures, screenshots from the video I took of me telling Justin. I have 3 slots left. I'm just going to leave them for now because I don't think I have any more screenshots and I don't really have anything to put in there, but I don't know, I might write more or something, so I'm just going to leave it like that for now. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys. It saves, because it would be a lot of pages if I used a scrapbook one, so it's nice sometimes in the middle of your scrapbooks to use stuff like this to save space so your book's not so thick. But that's just what I like doing. So I'm working on another page now, but I just wanted to, I don't think I showed you guys that I use this to kind of cut stuff more precisely. It's just a paper cutter, but it gives you nice clean lines. I'm working on his telling the family page, and this print messed up and cut my sister-in-law off, and then there's one picture completely missing of my other sister-in-law telling her. So for this page, it's just going to be grandparents. I'll show you guys in a second. So I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to have to reprint to get my sister-in-law and print another of my other sister-in-law. I have a pretty good idea at this point that this is going to run into a 2-part vlog, so it's not a 45-minute to an hour-long vlog. So I've decided to go ahead and make this clip now. We're just going to continue this vlog tomorrow with more scrapbooking stuff, so it'll be part 1 and part 2. That way it's not too long.